Let's see how fast I can knock this out. Why does my voice feel weird? Hey guys, how's it going? It's Annalise here, and today, this video is my last video of 2014. So sad. We've come a long way since the beginning of the year. And since it's the very last day of 2014, I thought nothing would be more appropriate than doing a 2014 recap. A lot of things happened this year, like a lot of things. Like this year was such a busy year for me. And it's like hard to even kind of go back and think of all what happened because there's just so many things happened. I was just sitting here before I started and going through my calendar and trying to remember everything, but sometimes things just become a blur. It's all moving so fast, and then you're just like, wait a second, I have to pause here, try to remember where the hell this last year went. So that's what I'm going to try to do for you now. I've wrote down a couple of things. If I think of things in the meantime, hopefully I will. Yeah. Well, okay, so the first big thing that started off the year, I went to SoCal with 4 of my best friends over the middle week of January. I made a video for you guys, so I will put the link for it in the down bar. It's called Follow Me to SoCal. But pretty much we were bringing one of my friends, Michaela, back to her school in SoCal, and so we figured as a group, why not make a vacation of it? Take her home a week early and just do all the things. And all the things were done. And we went to San Diego and LA and Hollywood and Santa Monica, which, oh, I fell in love with Santa Monica, and met some celebrities like Big Cat from Fantasy Factory. If I have a picture, I will put it here. Yeah, that was a really fun time. It was I love SoCal. I will end up there one day, and it was just so beautiful, and I forgot that during the winter here in Sacramento, it's still summer over there. So I packed a lot of long pants, and for some reason, 0 shorts. So good job me. I had to go buy new shorts because I was sweating up a storm because it was way too hot. I don't know why I thought it was going to be so cold. For future reference, if you're going to LA or the SoCal area in the wintertime, pack maybe 1 pair of jeans and more shorts because, I mean, weather fluctuates, but you'll never know. Now, with this stuff, this is not in any particular order, this is just the order that I remember it in. The next big thing that happened in 2014 was I finished my first year of college. I graduated in 2013, did fall 2013, spring 2014, and it was a great year. It was definitely a learning experience. It was hard to get classes. That's one thing that I'm still struggling with now because my school is just impacted, so that kind of sucks for a lot of people. It's not only happening to me, which is good, so that way I don't feel targeted. College has been a ride in itself, just because I've met so many people, I've learned so many new things, had so many experiences. I think definitely the biggest take back is the people that I've met. I have like some of my best friends I've met through my school, so it's been really awesome, and I love my school. My school is a really nice school. It may be a junior college, but it's still, hey, I like it better than the university. Honestly, I said it, I know, I said it, it's there. I'd leave it, take it as you will, but I love my school. Go American River College Beavers. Another thing that I did this year that was from being encouraged by one of my theater professors was auditioning for my first big production over at ARC, my school. And I had never done anything on the big main stage. I've done a couple of things, like I did a little theater festival thing, like a short little 10-minute play thing, but I had never done anything on the big stage. And that was Young Frankenstein. And I know I've talked about it tons of times because these, since like, we'll say like May to October, maybe even April to October maybe, we'll just say like that time period was taken up by this thing. It was Young Frankenstein the musical, and it was probably some of the most fun I've ever had in my life, honest to God. It's where I've met some of my best friends. I'm so thankful for that experience because it was such a great show, a great group of people to work with. It was something that I'd never done before, and I mean, I'm a theater major, so that's what I wanted to do. I had just never known about the audition times or how to audition. I didn't know that I could have done shows as an incoming freshman from the summer going into my freshman year. I would have been in more shows, but I didn't know that, and I'm so thankful for everything that Young Frankenstein brought. And it was such a freaking fun show. It was a funny show. It was a singing and dancing, and that's my jam. I love dancing. Tap dancing, yes. That's, oh my gosh, but I absolutely love tap dancing, and then any kind of dancing. I love dancing, I love acting, obviously, because that's my freaking major in school. It was awesome. And then we opened the show, it went amazing. I had my mom come and see it, and a friend or two came and saw it. But yeah, I don't really plan on people that I know to go see my shows anymore. Learning experiences. Everybody who saw it, that you could like meet up with the actors in the hallway, they said it was great. We had a adjudicator from this theater festival known as KCACTF, Kennedy Center Acting something Theater Festival, American College Theater Festival, that's what it is. Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival? I'm going to it, so I should know. But okay, so anyway, a judge guy from that came and saw our show and pretty much had nothing negative to say, and he said, I worked on Broadway. I was a stage manager on Broadway. I've done Broadway shows. I am a theater professor at CSU East Bay, or Cal State? East Bay, whatever. And this show was in the rankings of some of the Broadway performances I've been a part of. And freaking like, I could have started crying because he pretty much had nothing bad to knock, nothing really specific, and it was a really freaking good feeling when something that you've worked your ass off for, and then you have somebody in the rankings as that guy come in and be like, I loved it. It was amazing. I wish I could have worked with you guys. You guys are some of the top performances that I've seen through the country. That, whew, man, it's a good feeling. It's a good freaking feeling. It was really sad to end it, but I know I've made lifelong relationships through that show, so no worries there. And I still talk to those people every day. I was in another show, Transition, called Gumbo. That was my first Gumbo. Gumbo happens every year or so, and it's a fundraiser at my school that is put on by a theater professor and his daughter, and it's pretty much just a variety show to raise money for this theater festival thing. And it's bonkers, it's craziness, but we had a month to rehearse, and then we showed like the weekend of December 12th, and that went swimmingly, and it was amazing, and it was so much fun, and meeting more people through there, having some friends from Frankenstein in there, and it was just, I know I've found my place. It sounds really silly, but when you know where your calling is, when you just have that gut feeling, and I've found that. It's great, it's wonderful, and I wish for everybody in the world to find their calling and to find where they belong, because in my heart I know I belong in the theater, and it's awesome. So backtracking from when my show ended and the Gumbo and all that stuff, I went to my first VidCon, which was, I can't explain to you how awesome VidCon was. If you've never been to VidCon and you like things that are YouTube related, go, because you have to like people though, and you have to like crowds, because there's a lot of both, which are kind of the same thing, but it's there everywhere. It's in Anaheim. I just met so many cool people. If you want to know more about my VidCon trip and my VidCon experience, I will put the link to the video in the down bar, because I made a video for that as well, making it easy for you guys to learn more about me. VidCon was a doozy. It was so much fun. Then, the last day, Disney Day, I went to Disneyland by myself. Now that might sound like the most pathetic thing in the history of ever, but let me tell you, that was the best damn day of my life. And that sounds like a far-fetched idea, but that was a pretty good day. Oh man, I am a huge Disney fan. Like, huge. I've grown up with Disney. My mom's a huge Disney fan. This is my thing. And going to Disneyland and just having the free will to do wherever the hell you please by yourself, that is all I can wish for in life. And it was magical. It was a magical ass day. Okay, so after Disneyland, after VidCon, amazing. Oh yeah, fun little time. My brother and sister came from Texas and the Bay Area to my house and stayed with me for a week, and I got to show them around Sacramento, and it was a really fun time. I actually recorded a couple of videos with them. See, the thing is, I don't know if any of you here were around for when Collabmas happened last year on my channel. I use air quotes because it didn't really happen, and it was supposed to happen this year, and then with that whole musical thing I did, it took up all of my time. And so while my brother and sister were here, this is when the first week of rehearsals started, and we recorded something, then never had the time to edit it. So those are sitting somewhere on my hard drive that I will edit and I will upload sometime in the future, hopefully, because I like those videos. One, I believe I mentioned Collabmas in. I hope I didn't, because that would be great. But it said something like, today's the 17th day of Collabmas, and the first day never even got recorded. So yeah, but hopefully you guys will get to see their faces one day. Okay, moving on. But I mean, otherwise it was a great time with me and my brothers and sisters, blah blah blah, whatever. Of course, ending my first year of college means I started my second year of college. Things are happening. College is alright. Oh, a kind of a BFD, for those of you who do not know, a big freaking deal. I've passed 11,000 channel views on my channel, which kind of blows my mind because that's insane. Yeah, that's bonkers. That's a lot. That's really freaking cool. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's ever watched my videos, because it really means a lot to me. How silly that may sound. This is something I love doing, because if I didn't love it, I wouldn't be sitting behind my camera in my bedroom on a Monday at like noon, recording this video, and then editing it later, and then uploading it to my YouTube channel, then shamelessly self-promoting it onto my Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram, because I make these videos because not only do I like doing it, that's something I've finally come to not accept, but I used to have a huge fear of people seeing my videos and then making fun of me for it. It was a huge fear that I had. And now I've kind of come to realize that why should I be ashamed of something I love? Why should I be ashamed of something that I've created? Why should I be ashamed of something that I want people to see and then freak out when people see it? People make fun of me for it, then they're obviously not people I need in my life, and that's cool with me. You know, whatever, throw up the deuces, I don't need to talk to you. But for those 11,000 views, who are obviously, you know, that's not going to be 11,000 people, but it means a lot. It really, it sounds silly. This is something I'm passionate about, and to know that I'm not here just talking to this camera, talking to nobody, that there's somebody actually on the other side, is really reassuring. Going along the line of physical people watching my videos, I went over 60 subscribers, which is pretty freaking sweet if you ask me. Once again, that's a really small number to some of you, but to me, that's a big freaking deal, because I know right now, those are not all of my friends that I've met. Those are not all my friends that I know in person, but they're all my friends, and they're all part of my YouTube community. And that's what I love about this, is because I tell my friends about my YouTube channel, and I, you know, make the jokes, hey, subscribe, blah blah blah, whatever, and I know they don't, and that's cool with me. But it's really freaking cool to know that there's somebody in New Zealand who might be watching this video right now, who I might meet one day, who I've made a bond with just through this platform. And that's really freaking cool. And would I love to get up to tons of more subscribers? Yeah, because that means I have more friends. And that means there's a bigger community here that I've helped create and establish, and it's a really crazy idea, and I'm down for it. I'm ready for it to happen. So if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, become part of the family here, because we can always use more family. We can always use more friends, and we can always create a bigger community, and I'm down with that. So all my social media links down below. I made some friends off of the comment section on a Superwoman video yesterday. Like 3 friends on Twitter. And then Tyler Oakley did a Twitter meetup, made like another 5 friends. So I mean, I love meeting new people. That's the moral of the story. I'm getting on a tangent here. let's move on to what else happened this year. Okay, got my iPhone 6. Ooh, fancy, 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 fancy. If you want to see what I love about my iPhone 6, link in the down bar below. Look at that shameless ocean. But yeah, this is a freaking great piece of technology. I have practically a MacBook Air in my hands. It's 128 GBs of storage, and I love this. I love this piece of technology. This thing's my baby. Oh, got a new TV. It's right behind you, and I'm not gonna turn the camera around because continuity errors. But it's a flat screen TV. I've always had the big clunky TVs from like the 90s that don't have an HDMI cable, can't plug an Apple TV into it, have really kind of a decent, okay picture. But this thing here, I have an Apple TV now. Oh man, it's a delight. The TV is, I can see behind it. It's a really thin TV. It's like, like this big. My other TV used to be like this big, so it's an upgrade. I also celebrated my 1-year anniversary at my current job, which was really exciting because my job where I work at now is also a place where I've met tons of new people. I consider them my family, some of my best friends, and I don't know where I'd be without them, so I'm just thankful for that. And that might not sound like a lot, but those are kind of all the big things I can really think of for this year. I know so much more has happened, and it's wildly inaccurate to just sum up my year of 2014 into this short little video, but this year has been a whirlwind of things. Lots of things, all the things happened. Another reason why I'm glad I do YouTube is because I can kind of document it, and it's kind of like a little video journal diary thing, and I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah. So overall, I would give 2014 a A+ rating. It was, I can't even come up with a word to describe this year. 2014 was a good year. You thought all the things happened this year? All the more things are gonna happen next year. And hopefully you guys will be along for the ride. I feel like I need more, there's something else I have to say, but it sums it up pretty well. Tomorrow is January 1st of 2015, and I hope you guys are ready to rock it, sock it, make it happen, because 2015 is going to be a great year. I'm ready. My body is ready. I've got a word. I just thought of a word for 2014. We're gonna call it, ooh, I've got it. Boom. Great idea. Mystical. I feel like that sums it up pretty well, because if things are like mystical, then they're kind of like mysterious maybe, but like with magic and goodness, and like you don't even see it coming, because it's like, wow. I might be explaining that word improperly, but we're gonna use that word, so yep. In the comment section down below, I want you guys to put your 2014 greatest highlights, the greatest hits of 2014, something that was cool that happened in 2014 to you. Put it in the down bar below, because I want to know, let the world know, share that excitement and joy and goodness and all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did indeed like it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with all your friends, spread the love. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I make videos every week, and hey, subscribing is free. You can join our family, you can join our community. We'd love to have you here. Signing off for 2014, Annalise. Stay beautiful, have a marvelous day, have a marvelous new year, stay safe, and I will see you guys next year. Oh, that joke's not gonna get old. Bye!